The overall objective is actually to bring on board those who are vulnerable to food insecurity, to advocate for the inclusion of the right to food into the development of or the formulation of various policies.
The FAO partnered with 3 other agencies, the WHO, the World Food Programme, and UNICEF, in its effort to fight food insecurity and malnutrition. They have been advising governments to simultaneously improve agricultural productivity and ease the direct access to adequate, safe, and nutritious food that is culturally acceptable.
What Sierra Leone has done so far, the right to food has been mainstreamed within the policy. And this is going to enable the poor people or the more vulnerable communities to be more food secure. And there's a focus on smallholder commercialization. So smallholder production and commercialization is looking at smallholder farmers. These are the poor and vulnerable groups.
A lot of awareness has been created within the communities where this project has been implemented. That to let them know that it's not just all about government providing inputs, but even farmers themselves have a role to play to make sure they save their inputs from their harvest, to make sure they protect their inputs, to make sure they implement the technologies and the farming practices that has been transferred to them by the Extension Department.
The pilot project is being implemented in both the Cambia and the Moyamba districts. We followed some representatives of the civil society to the area known as Kichom in Samu Chiefdom.
What they are trying to do is not only sitting down in your office and just write issues relating to right to food. It has to get what you call the right-based approach. And when you talk of the right-based approach, it's like where you talk of good governance practices. The people have to participate.
We all know say this project we don't begin from 2010. We don't deal with the community. We don't organize training.
The FAO's strategy to involve such vulnerable groups is at work. This is the crux of the pilot project, to get the people to directly participate in the development, implementation, and monitoring of food security and nutrition actions.
Their participation in all processes of development is critical, because at times you don't understand what's really going on and why their rights are not being met. But you cannot deal with them unless you really go down there and discuss with them and let them take charge also and the responsibility to address their problems.